Hi everyone, it's Steph. I wanted to show you this video. I did an experiment last week at work. I actually had recorded myself, just my face with my webcam, and I just wanted to see kind of what I look like when I work, because I know I feel stressed and feel bored. I wanted to see what that looks like for an entire work day and actually work week. So I recorded every day, Monday through Friday. So I sped it up real fast, and here it is. Okay, so what I noticed in the video, and it was actually quite funny because I don't know if you could see on day 2, Tuesday, I did fall asleep for a little bit, which is not the first time that that's happened. I seriously just get so bored at work, and yeah, anyway, so what I've noticed is I didn't realize how much of this I'm doing, just holding up my head and like this. It just, when I'm at work, it's almost like my body just doesn't even want to stay up anymore. It's just like, I don't want to do this, and it just constantly wants to put my head down like this or this. It's just like, ugh. And I'm never hunched over outside of work. I'm always up straight, but I didn't realize at work, I'm just like, oh my God, and I'm just constantly just holding my head up, just trying to stay awake the entire time. And, I did look tired. I could tell throughout the day, I just looked more and more tired, and to me, I just looked sad. I just looked really, really sad. And it's also just depressing to just see how every day just looked the same. Every day. I mean, I had different clothing on, but really, if I wore the same clothes every day, it would all just look like the same video. I was just sitting in that same chair, in that same position, basically, 8 hours a day, every day. And to see that in a week, and then to know that I've been doing that for many, many weeks, many months, that was a super eye-opener for me. I realized seeing myself and how I am at work that's not who I want to be. And to finally get that different perspective of just looking at a video of yourself, I think is so helpful. You know, if you're seeing yourself and you can tell that's not the person you want to be, and that's the answer right there. You know, you have evidence. This is who you are right now. This is what you look like. Do you want to be that person or not? And so I suggest to anyone, you know, if you happen to be in a career that you don't necessarily like and you don't feel like your true self at, I suggest maybe doing something similar. If you happen to work on computers, it's very convenient. You could just turn on your webcam. I use VLC Media Player. They have like this whole record thing. I can maybe put a link, share a link with that, of how that works. And you just record yourself and see what you look like. Do you smile ever at your job? Or are you hunched over like me and just bored to tears? Is there anything exciting that happens? Do you get to socialize with people? I mean, you could tell in the video, did I talk to anyone? I mean, I might have said a couple words to someone at some point, but I mean, most of the time I'm just sitting there doing my own work and just trying to get through the day. It's not a way to live, for me at least. I'm not saying all web designers have this kind of life. There are different environments. So I'm just in your typical cubicle office environment. You know, you can be working in sort of a studio space, or you're a freelancer, or, you know, maybe your company is a little more fun, but my company, and I'm not blaming it totally on them, but it's just like, it's all white walls and they just have us in this cubicle and there's just no reason to take a break. The way it works actually at our work is if we take a break for a half hour, then we have to stay a half hour later. So really it's kind of encouraging us to just not take a break so that we can leave earlier. I don't know. So anyway, back to what I was saying. If you can record yourself, I think it would be a really helpful tool to help deciding if you should really stay at the job or not. For me, it was blindingly clear, you need to leave, okay? You cannot continue life like this. This is horrible. Imagine this. I mean, I've been at this particular job for a year. Imagine many, many years of just every day looking like that. That's just awful. That made me realize, no, I don't want that. Okay, thank you. I'm not going to have that anymore. Now, if you don't have a computer job, or you're at some sort of job where, you know, it would be very inappropriate to use a webcam or something like that, you could maybe every now and then just take a picture of yourself on your phone. Maybe on the hour, just take a picture and see what you look like. And so then over time, throughout the day and throughout the week, you'll see kind of what your mood is. Maybe you can capture that, you know. Are you in a chipper mood at this particular time? Maybe this made you a little happy. Maybe this made you a little sad. Maybe you're just really bored. Maybe you look the same all the time like I do. And then if you can't do that, simply just take note. So every hour, maybe just try to take like a quick break, 1 minute break, and really observe yourself. Maybe close your eyes and just think, okay, what am I feeling? How do I feel right now about work? Am I, you know, and write it down. Have like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. How am I feeling at this particular time? And, you know, maybe there are ups and downs in your jobs. Maybe you can balance it for a while to keep the job. And then maybe you will write it down. 9 o'clock, I was miserable and bored. 10 o'clock, I was miserable and bored. 11 o'clock, I fell asleep. You know, if it looks like that, chances are you should probably leave your job. You know, it's just, I know it's hard, but it's like gathering evidence, you know, reasons for you to push you in that direction. So I think my experiment was very successful, and I'm really glad I did it. And let me know if any of you guys do it. All right.